Tony Furtado and Stephanie Schneiderman. Thank you.
Like so many other musicians, when the pandemic hit, we lost tours, we lost gigs, we lost our income. So we dove in and we started a weekly live stream from our living room.
I have this fire frozen in my heart.
We traded songs, we traded instruments, we traded stories, we even got our son Liam involved.
A few shows in, we came up with a way to involve other musicians by having them perform a song safely from outside on our back patio. We didn't realize how starved we were for that musical connection until we had friends standing just outside our door serenading us and our audience.
Straight into the arms of my
Pajarillo y belige, tú que ya eres soñador, vete volando sin ser.
I'm free to release the pain. Now we've broken all the chains. I stand in equality, unapologetically.
mountains are moving in the dark.
We also invited musicians to join us from our living room windows.
To cover the growing costs of putting the show on, we started looking for sponsorship from wineries, distilleries, breweries, coffee roasters, even engineering firms.
We're humbled by the support we've gotten from the sponsors and from our fans.
We also invited radio stations and festivals to be co-presenters to reach a wider audience. And we got help from our buddy Josh Orchard at Media Campus with filming and streaming the show.
To be whole, to be whole, to be holy.
We've done over 25 episodes. We've had world-renowned songwriters and musicians perform from our back patio and windows. And our fans have been there the whole time watching it evolve.
All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you.
This is Thursday Nights Live. Hey! We did it! We're here!
There's always a bunch of things that happen, like the seconds before.
I'll say it again. If you only knew.
Well, the chimney in the back just blew up. It's
Yeah,
really no big deal.
just a little bit.
Just a little mini explosion. Well, welcome to our 28th show, and
Hey.
this is our 1-year anniversary since the pandemic lockdown began, and since we started doing these shows.
Almost exactly.
Almost exactly.
Almost, not quite.
Like the Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. What was the first one?
It
March 19th?
It was March 18th, but it was a Thursday, so
Yeah.
it sort of works out like, yeah. Anyway.
How you doing? Yeah? Okay. So shall we do a little toast?
Yeah,
What are you gonna... I think we've got 2 sponsors this week. One is New Deal Distillery.
Delicious whiskey and all sorts of other
It's
spirits.
their new single malt, which has
Really-
been aged for
really
6
nice.
years. Yummy. And then Lang Estate Winery. This is their Pinot Noir.
Which is delicious also.
Super duper.
This is to the first responders still fighting the fight for everybody.
Yeah.
And having a year behind them that is, I don't know, it's the gravity of the weight of it on their shoulders. I can't imagine. So cheers to first responders.
Cheers. Yep.
So, we're going to start off with a song. I was inspired by my grandmother, actually. And recently I recorded the song in front of the house that she grew up in.
That's
So
right.
I think the people were looking out like, what is she doing out there? But it was for, there is a YouTube channel called She's Speaking, and it was started by Beth Wood and Bree Gregg and from Redbird Soul, and they're featuring like 75 different women who have all written songs about other women, and so this is the song I did. This is called Daughters, and yes.
Just want to make sure, it's always a little sound checky right before we start too. We got a comment that it's not quite loud enough, so just wanted to throw that out there to Josh out in the backyard. That's it.
Okay. This is a song that I co-wrote with my Swan Sovereign bandmates, McKinley and Lara Michelle, and this is on the new album. Here it is.
You go down to the well to carry the water, chains to be held, giving your daughter down, heavy on my heart down. You go down to the grave to bury the fodder, chains to be saved, lessons you taught her down, heavy on my heart down. Who are you to be? Who are you to not be brave? Who are you to not be bold? It's a weighted crown for 100 years or more. You carry the light, the torch down. Ooh. You see your face in the mirror. You thought you forgot her, embracing the fear. Prodigal daughter down, heavy on my heart down. It's an invisible line. It's a war that you fought, a thin veil time, all that you got to pull her, heavy on my heart down. Who are you to be? Who are you to not be
if I've gotten used to the silence after songs. Or if it's still awkward. That was the question. Is it still awkward after songs? I said 100% yes, always yes, it is. Because your brain is so trained to hear silence and to know that that's really bad news. That's why. Silence is bad news.
It's supposed to be bad news.
Well, it's supposed to be, yeah.
Just looking at the comments, making sure all is cool.
Cool.
Mike Klaus said turn it up, but that was a while ago.
Okay.
So. All good, you guys?
You guys are our sound engineers, so you're collectively.
I'm going to do one of my songs that is the title track from my album called Golden. And I wrote this, I guess, 11 or 12 years ago down in the basement. And I was listening to a lot of Sigur Rós at the time. Icelandic band that sings in a made-up language. It's true. And anyway, after I recorded it, I was afraid I kind of stole the bridge of this song from them.
You're not
But I
supposed
did.
to announce this.
Hey, you know what? Letting it all out.
I know, it's good, it's good.
It's
Your
a time to
inner
do
voice
that.
on the outside. I like it.
It's called Golden.
Oh,
Yeah. I pop my ears. If you notice I do this, that's me popping my ears. It's probably the worst thing I could possibly do, but it's a habit. See, I'm telling you, all
It's
these
a
things
lot
are
of
coming out right
information.
now.
too much information.
It's the whiskey, yes. All right, here we go. 3. Standing with your mother's old shoes and her name, leaves and things were scattered, and no one knows your pain. For the last time, all these white lines, I watch them as they fade. All your golden, broken moments, they can't make me stay. They can't make me stay. Spinning past your shadow, I'm lost in wasting days. I rush the open window and fly me from this place. Like a whisper in the morning, I watch you fade away. All your golden, broken moments, they can't make me stay. They can't make me stay. Hey. Whisper. Like a whisper in the morning, I watch you fade away. All your golden, broken moments, they can't make me stay. They can't make me stay. Hey.
just one extra chord. There you go.
It's so funny because I sang some things out of order there, and usually on stage I might like whisper.
The word
Give it-
whisper
give
to
it-
give me the cue.
Give you a cue, and
It's
I'm
just
like,
on stage.
whisper.
I know you can't do anything. There are no secrets.
What are you gonna do?
There are no secrets in live
Make
streaming.
sure everything's cool. Nice, so pretty. We can fit a lot of people here in the living room. Please share. Oh, that's me saying that. What's up, Jeff Hill? Such a great tune. Hey, buddy. I see Rhonda's in there too. We're streaming live to my high school Facebook too.
Awesome.
Amador Valley High. What's up, folks? Let me make sure I'm.
On account of the celebration of women that's happening right now, I just happened to pick 3 songs tonight that were all about different women. And this is a song that was inspired by a trip I took to Uganda years ago. I organized a humanitarian concert series in Portland called Voices for Silent Disasters, and it was 10 big concerts at across the McMinimans here in Portland, featuring over 35 of Portland's top musical acts. And we raised, as a community, we raised over $70,000, and it was for Mercy Corps and their efforts in northern Uganda. So I went there and I met a ton of people, and there was this one woman in particular I felt very connected with. And it's interesting how that goes sometimes. For whatever reason, you just feel like you know somebody, even if you don't speak each other's language. And so this is about that connection. This is called Recognize.
Trying to remember
We got a special guest now.
We do.
Yes, let me put this over here.
So I want us to talk a little bit about our two wonderful sponsors,
Oh,
and
sure.
and
Let's
then
do
we're
that
going to
first. That sounds
introduce our
good.
incredible special guest tonight.
That sounds good.
So I would like to talk about Lang Winery, and do you want to show them the beautiful Lang Winery bottle?
Beautiful bottle with a flag fishing.
And they are just the nicest folks ever, and incredibly thorough and so wonderful to work with.
Good folks.
Bling Estate Vineyard and Winery was founded in 1987 by Don and Wendy Lang, and it has established itself as a top producer of Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Gris in the prestigious Dundee Hills appellation of Oregon's Willamette Valley. The estate is divided into 3 sustainable farmed vineyards that span over 60 acres. In 2004, Don's son Jesse Lang joined the team, and together they've crafted 33 vintages and have garnered tons of accolades from very serious critics all over the world. And they've been growing over the past 30 years to become an icon in this region. So thank you so much to Lang Winery for supporting this show. Should we talk about our next guest?
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll do the other sponsor later.
Yes,
Little
yes,
segments.
yes. So our special guest is the one and only incredible, immensely talented Edna Vazquez. And she is going to be performing a brand new single that she just released. So we're very, very lucky to have her. She's been here once before back in the summer, and she's been one of our very favorite guests, and we're just huge fans.
Totally.
She's a featured performer that often joins Pink Martini as well as the Oregon Symphony, so we're very honored to have her here. I'm going to bring Instagram,
Instagram.
out, and then this camera.
And we'll go live to the other camera. I'm going to go over there right now.
Hey!
Please welcome Edna Vazquez.
Howdy
I'm
there!
going to put this in the thing, okay?
All right.
Everybody here knows what I mean.
Well, a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey!
This is my second presentation here,
That's
right?
great.
I love it.
We're so
Thanks for
excited to have
having
you.
me. Yes. So I'm going to play to you Liberal, which is my new single that's out there. And I did a collaboration with Mireya Ramos and Julia Costa from the all-female mariachi band from New York City, Flor de Toloache. And here it is. Llegó la hora de zarpar. Decidido que hoy se marche el barco, que no de las ocasiones la miseria y el dolor fue parte. Llegó la hora de volar, de abrir las manos y soñar hacia un nuevo episodio. Solo basta imaginar y vendrá. La rutina me invita a caer, a formar parte de un rebaño crucial, y aunque la ignore no se va, ser parte de mí también a la vez. llevarle el pan caliente, ya se le ofreció a él también. Tiene ideas al hablar, pero no fluye ya el amor. Que un día nos uniera por igual, con los seres de un domingo bajo del sol, que nunca existió bajo del sol. Ay, la 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 la. Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will see you in the window.
Yay. Thanks for having me.
So nice to say.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. Yay, Edna.
It's not.
Uh-oh. All right. That was awesome. I'm going
That
to
was
stay
so
on
good.
the electric guitar.
Yeah. There's a moment, well, during every show when we're standing in our hallway while our guest is on the patio, and it's such a grateful, it's like a moment full of so much gratitude
Totally.
for how incredible our guests are. Okay.
So sorry. Well, right now we're going to do a song that there was a time in my life I was listening to a lot of field recordings of prison work songs.
Which meant that I was listening to a lot of field recordings of prison work songs. It's okay.
It goes even further back.
No, I know. I'm just saying there was an overlap.
And part of that overlap was the fact that I heard this song and I was like, you know, this would be a fun
Oh,
one
yeah.
to do. So I came up with a groove, and then one day we were sitting around and you were like, hey, why don't you do this? And I said, yeah, what if we do this? And then you said, why don't you do that? And then we came up with this fun arrangement. And we did that for years and years, and then yesterday we were like, let's do it
Yesterday.
a little bit differently.
You wanted
So-
it more like Led Zeppelin. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Like, I think we need more Led Zeppelin in
And
this
as
song.
Led Zeppelin-ly as we can get with one Les Paul,
Newt. Yeah.
one drum, no bass. I guess I'll be the bass player.
You're the bass player,
Yeah.
for sure.
And my amp on like 1. So. It's called Hurtin' in My Right Side. Mary wept and Martha moaned. Who's gonna weep when Martha's gone? If I had known that the boss of me, I never would have left out of New Orleans. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't no hurting, just pain. Keep me ringing just the same. Stoop down low and pick up strong. Payday's coming and it won't be long. weep when Martha's gone.
Ain't no hurting, just pain. Keep me in just the same. Early in the morning when I rise, I got a hurt in my right side.
That was fun.
Different.
It's good. I liked it.
The imaginary crowd. Those imaginarily wild.
What's up, Frank Schneiderman?
Hey,
Good to see
Rich.
you, buddy. Otherwise known as Rich or Frankie Bones. Oh, you know what I'm going to do right now real quick? Can I see that little list-a-roo? Say a big thanks to these folks. These folks being New Deal Distillery. New Deal Distillery has been making high-quality craft distilled spirits inspired by the DIY spirit of Portland, Oregon since 2004. And all of their artisan and award-winning craft spirits are made locally in small batches with Bull Run water and natural and organic ingredients sourced locally whenever possible. I wanted to mention that they have an online bottle shop and curbside pickup. And there's going to be some link ups, I'm sure, for both of these fine businesses who are helping to support live music. So
New Deal has some pretty interesting history here in Portland because they were the first, Distillery Row in Southeast Portland.
Oh, yeah.
That's famously known. They were the first ones there, and I was reading about them and how important giving back to the community is, and they're involved with tons of sponsorships with a lot of different charitable organizations, and they're really connected to the local community. So we really appreciate having them connect with us and support this show.
Yeah.
This is my third song about another young woman who is now a young woman, but I wrote it when she was just a baby. This is about my niece Sophia, and this is called "Enough of Empty," and that's it. Here it is. If the sun and if the moon rise to your surprise, if the world needs childlike wonder, open up your eyes. There is love inside of love, side of every inside. If you choose to see the world through fire in your eyes,
day. Nobody, nobody, nobody today. Nobody, nobody, nobody today. I've had enough of empty, empty love, dreamless nights. Oh, I've had enough of having not enough. Fighting for nothing if the sun and if the moon rise to your surprise. If the world needs childlike wonder, open up your eyes. If the world needs childlike wonder, open up your eyes. If the world needs childlike wonder, open up your eyes.
Woo!
Thank you.
Oh, I stay.
Oh yeah,
Stay
that's
with
right.
the
I
banjo.
keep this with.
And you stay with that, yes? That was slick.
That's funny.
Let me check here. How we doing on the comments and whatnot? Nice. Cookie, what's up, Cookie? How you doing? She says, sell it, Mr. T.
That's funny.
You know, all right. Say the brand. The brand was New Deal. Sorry.
That's
Totally.
right. Yeah. It really is excellent whiskey. I love it.
Yes.
What is
I
this?
do
The
too.
single malt?
That's
what
a
you
single
said?
malt, yes. Thanks, Lang. Enjoying your 2013 Estate Reserve and Thursday night concert. Hey.
Nice.
Rhonda says, that was great. Lisa Schneiderman says, I love that childlike wonder.
Aw.
Okay.
Hey, Lacey.
We're going to do one more as this duet and then get everyone out to do a song. I'd like to mention one thing here. What's the best way to say that? We
I
don't
know what
usually
he's gonna
talk about
say.
it, but you know, if you would like to help keep this show rolling, it's wonderful to get the support from our sponsors, and that helps us to get guests and pay for all the costs of doing this. But if you would like to help support, we do have PayPal and Venmo things available, and I believe that there's something shining on the screen right now as well as in the comments. Thank you if you can, and if you can't, all good. We're doing this. It's a free thing to watch, but there you go. Was that smooth or not?
That was okay. I think that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
And I would like to mention I'm going to be doing a St. Patty's Day thing. I'm not sure who the special guests. I'm going to probably have a couple of guests sitting in. We'll probably do it out on the back patio and have a good old fun time. So tune in for that on you know what, St. Patty's Day. Probably about 7 o'clock. I'll post it. So just stay in touch and you'll know. So here's a little medley. One song that I wrote called Can't Lie Down, and I'll probably pop in a little banjo tune in the middle. So. It was one word more than you had to let go. And now you're waiting to hear the things they wanted you to know. Pull your head up from the dirt with no solace in the ground, and hold your tongue while the devil's hanging round. There ain't no place to lie down. There ain't no place to lie down. There ain't no place to lie down till the devil's in the ground. You got to move your feet while your world is still in spin. Hold your eyes to the sky, find your way back home again. The road goes rolling on, can't escape the place you're bound. You might buy a little time while the devil's hanging around. is what you found. You can't cheat the dealer while the devil's hanging around. Ain't no place to lie down. Ain't no place to lie down. Ain't no place to lie down till the devil's in the ground.
That was fun.
That was fun. All right.
We are so excited to
Let me
welcome
open
back
up the window and flick
Edna
on the light.
Vasquez to the window.
Close the light. We'll get our son to help us out.
Hey,
What's up, Edna?
hey, Liam. Hello. Welcome back. Whoa. Whoops.
Are they?
Mishap.
There we go. There's that.
Okay.
Jam.
Hey, buddy. Yes, let's jam. Get all the bottlage out of the way here.
All right, and please welcome Liam Furtado as well.
Yoo-hoo.
Woohoo! So how are you doing, Edna? How's
I'm
this?
doing
I can't
great.
believe that it's been an entire year.
I know, right? It's we're coping, you know.
We
just
are coping.
We are coping.
yeah, overcoming, and you know, it's just yeah, the best attitude about it, you know. It's just we got to take the change and then keep on going.
And then once everything is past a certain point, we can look forward to live concerts with audiences.
Yes, that's what I miss the most.
I know.
Yes.
we miss that plenty. Yeah, once we started having special musical guests in our backyard, it was like, hey, we got live music in our backyard. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We were thinking of different things to ask you, like different interview questions, and we asked Liam if he had any questions for you, and he came up with a really good one. Do you want to say it?
It was a good one.
It was a
buddy.
good one.
It was.
It was something like,
If you woke up in the morning and snow was everywhere, what was the first thing you can do? I mean, you can do anything, even magical stuff.
What would I do? You know what? I have 4 cats, 4 kittens. Okay, so I would probably take one by one and show them the snow. How's that? That would be fun.
would you set their paws down so they could feel it?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you do that?
We didn't get to do that this time because we lost electricity, you know,
No, yeah.
in the storm, and it was one of those like bad times. Like we spent 4 days without electricity, and the second day we couldn't take it. Like we went with a friend, you know. So it was the 2 of us and then 4 kittens along with us. So the whole family package there.
That's awesome.
But thanks, Liam, for that question. That was fun.
It's different than the normal, like, so what have you been up to in the pandemic, you know, kind of questions. Although I really do want to know what you've been up to during this pandemic,
You know
during
what?
this last whole year.
I've been inspired to write, especially after the accident that I had. I had to cope with learning a new way to just release the music, and so I learned how to like play the piano with one hand, and that's how I was doing music. And you know, I used this little drums, the autochthonous drums from called panhuehuetl from the Aztecs and Mayans. And so I incorporated that to one of the songs.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, so
I hear that.
yeah, I'll play it to you. I'll play it to you one day.
Hey, great.
We can jam with that too.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
Do you want to introduce the song since this is featuring you?
Well, you know, this song is called Cielito Lindo, and it's a pleasure that you guys are playing along, and even Liam, you know, singing along. That's beautiful. So the song is about your loving heart. It's a metaphor for your loving heart, your Cielito Lindo, your beautiful heaven. And yeah, so pretty much the lyric says, ay, 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 sing and don't cry, because when you sing, the crying goes away and you can come back to love again. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll do some mariachi style with your beautiful
Plus
with
the
your beautiful
the combination of whatever it is. that we
collaboration.
do.
Yes. And here it goes. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ese lunar que viene, cielito lindo, junto a tu boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Y dice, ay, 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 canta y no te llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. De tu casa a la mía, cielito lindo, no hay más que un paso. Ahora que estamos solos, cielito lindo, dame un abrazo. De domingo a domingo, cielito lindo, te vengo a ver. ¿Cuándo será domingo, cielito lindo, para volver? Everybody dice, ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Nice. That was awesome.
That was
fun.
super fun.
Thank you so much to Edna Vazquez for being our wonderful guest. Thanks to Liam for joining us. Thanks to Josh at Media Campus for helping with the filming and the
Chris
tech.
Webb also
And Chris
out
Webb.
there texting as all of us. So-
And thank you so much to our wonderful sponsors, delicious wine from Lang
And-
Winery
and New Deal
Distillery, and to KMHD for
KMHD, thank you so much
Co-presenting.
for co-presenting the
and
show.
we'll
Yes.
see you guys in 2 weeks. Cheers to everybody. Take care.
Come on over, buddy.
Please welcome Tony Furtado and Stephanie Schneiderman.
Thank you.
Like so many other musicians, when the pandemic hit, we lost tours, we lost gigs, we lost our income. So we dove in and we started a weekly live stream from our living room.
I have this fire frozen in my heart.
We traded songs, we traded instruments, we traded stories, we even got our son Liam involved.
A few shows in, we came up with a way to involve other musicians by having them perform a song safely from outside on our back patio. We didn't realize how starved we were for that musical connection until we had friends standing just outside our door serenading us and our audience.
Straight into the arms of my
Pajarillo y belige, tú que ya eres soñador, vete volando sin ser.
I'm free to release the pain. Now we've broken all the chains. I stand in equality, unapologetically.
mountains are moving in the dark.
We also invited musicians to join us from our living room windows.
To cover the growing costs of putting the show on, we started looking for sponsorship from wineries, distilleries, breweries, coffee roasters, even engineering firms.
We're humbled by the support we've gotten from the sponsors and from our fans.
We also invited radio stations and festivals to be co-presenters to reach a wider audience. And we got help from our buddy Josh Orchard at Media Campus with filming and streaming the show.
To be whole, to be whole, to be holy.
We've done over 25 episodes. We've had world-renowned songwriters and musicians perform from our back patio and windows. And our fans have been there the whole time watching it evolve.
All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you.
This is Thursday Nights Live.